comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Let's go! Ring the bell!
Don't expect me to be a pusher.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Starts with a jump in. Player 2 with the life lead. Gets the jump in. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Well-timed corner kick. I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. Holds out with a block. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Alright, what's coming up next? Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but opts for the throw to close it out. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Sticks the jump in. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Pops him with a shorty. The attack is parried. Grabs and throws him away. Jump. Uses the gauge for a super art. Closing it out with a super art finish. Nice and clean. Untouchable, impetuous, impregnable, and perfect. Who could have guessed how that match would have turned out? Not me.
Comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. That was a solid anti-air. Oh, with the drive impact. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Gets a normal hit from the drive impact. They're still good. No more drive gauge. Allows them to negate the block. Burnout is triggered. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Grabs them. They're both out of drive gauge. Will they press on or wait it out? Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. What's the next move? They need to rely. They were not cleared for takeoff. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. From upstairs. Are we going to see some fireworks here? The grab misses. Grabs and throws them away. Brushes that off and keeps going. Super Art on looking to impress with this super. Scared money don't make no money. Spends it all for the Shinryu Rippa.
Bet that.
Player 1, burnout activates. Player 1 one will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Connects with the throw. Going in, both crowns him from above. Meets them air to air. Finds the target. Player one can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. It's the drive. What now? It pumps the brakes on the impact. How did they anticipate that jump in? Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Knocks them out of the air. The drive impact doesn't work. Sets up with the jump in. Attempts to break the stalemate with the fire. Betting it all on the drive rush. Misses the grab. Throws them. They may be planning to spend their drive gauge here. Gotta do better than that. Super Club springs forward with the drive rush. All the throw connects. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Goes to the air. Solid anti-air. Player two can't use the pumps hard. Nothing stops this train. Player two can't let this drive rush. Scuffle. Rock super hard incoming. Excellent read. Rushes in. It is over. Player one really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. This can lead to some big damage. Jump. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Hold your breath. The move whips and they get nailed with the punish counter. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Punishes that ill-timed attack with a drive impact. Very bad choice there. Player two will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. Got their eye on the air. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Burnout is triggered. Taking stock. Trying to read each other here? Player two is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. They were not cleared for takeoff. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Jumps? Uses the pick. Will this super art connect? Surprises them with a drive rush. Decides to meet them in the air. Player one will want to take advantage. Springs forward with the drive rush. Takes a trip. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Drive rush to keep it going. Breaks the block with a throw. Oh, they're in the corner now. Hits them with a stop and block. One mistake here is all that's needed to finish the round. A trade, but they're not worried. Throws them. Smart play with the throw. Meeting all in with flatlines them. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Checks him with a projectile. Snares him. Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. They're not going to allow any jump-ins. Throw misses. Player one will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Pressuring them in the corner. Can't tech the throw. Player one is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Knockdown. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. Definitely answers the air attack. Gets him. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Medium kick hit. The drive impact doesn't get them the punish counter, but it's still good. The jump in is denied. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Checks with a medium, brushes that off and keeps going. Oh, burnout triggered. Player one in dire straits with burnout. A quick breather. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Jump. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Here comes the corner pressure. KO. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight? Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Checks with a projectile. There's a corner swing. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. They don't score the punish counter, but still get a nice hit in. Picture perfect punish counter. Player one has used up all of their drive gauge. Sticks the jump in. Player one is in burnout. Drives off the table. Jumps. Gets the jump in. Player one in trouble with no drive. Zones with the fireball. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. A gutsy fireball gives them the round. Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Goes in on the impact for nothing. Uses the gauge for a super arm. Player two can build off this lead. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. This is a turning burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Are we gonna see a come? They're going for the super arm? Player one holding on to that corner advantage. Fireball into the corner. This is gonna hurt. Backed into the corner. What setup do they have? Flatline zone. Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Goes for the jump in. They were looking up. The drive impact whiffs. Are they ready to punish? Player one with a sliver of drive gauge left. They may be in for a tough time. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation. Player one has used up all of their drive gauge. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Life lead opens up. Knockdown. Closes out the round with a fireball. Player two on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Sonic Blade to fish for a reaction. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Player two took that round comfortably. No need to bring out the big guns yet. Somersault hits them with a stop and pop. Nice read. Denies them with a somersault kick. Player two needs to use, they get the win by sustaining good corner pressure and not giving them any breathing room. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Will we see our fighters fill each other out or just let it fly in this opening round? Checks with the projectile. The super armor does its job. Player one is just about out of drive after that. All right, what's coming up next? Player one is in burnout. Drives off the table. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Get some. Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Immediate jumping. Nice cross-up. Player one has the life lead. Can they use it? Dashes forward. Quick breather. Brushes that off and keeps going. Experiencing burnout. Somersault kick stops him cold. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Low heavy. Defies gravity with the reverse. Closes it out. Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. We're finally ready to begin this long-awaited fight. Our players look primed and ready. Player two has the life lead. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Absorbs the attack and fires back. Player one is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Very solid corner switch. Projectile to try and change the situation. Life lead opens up. KO. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes for the jump in to start. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Player two kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. Had the radar up and running. Oh, burnout triggered. Player two is in burnout. Drives off the table. Going in? Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Throws a fireball. Sneaks in a pump. Just goes for it at this range. Shows them, hits them with a stopping bomb. Burnout activates. Dashes out the Shimujira. How's that? They decide to take a breather to regroup. And eats it. Player one can't afford mistakes without that drive. They gotta dig down deep. What a finish! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Presses for a reaction with a fireball. Barely blocks the jump in. Hits him with a stopping bomb. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Gets it to perfect execution with the anti-air. Looking for ball. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Player one can't use drive anymore. Here comes the corner pressure. Turn out, but they may have a plan here. Player one is looking at him. Finds the target. Oh, stun. Bad news is on the way. All in with a rush. Amazing. Super art to show them what a PhD and fighters can do for you. This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. Perfectly planned, perfectly executed. That was a fight heard round the world. Yo, top that. They're still at it. No one's willing to step away from a rematch. We're finally ready to begin. Hits them with a stopping bomb. That combo did decent damage. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Deals some sick damage there in exchange for some healing. I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. From up above, the quarter makes it hard to escape. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Player brushes that off and keeps going. Closing. Oh, burnout KO. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Immediate jump in. Sonic boom. Checks him with the projectile. Shows him he hits him with a stopping bomb. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who... The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Bring in the heat. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. They are really going at each other this round. The reads they make now will be... Links it! Uses the gauge for a super. Sonic Hurricane. Great coverage. Solid choice. Oh, burnout triggered. Connects with medium kick. In there. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight!
Open, sets up with the jump in. This is if the drive impact doesn't work. Checks him with the boom. Oh, what's this? Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. What now? Player 2 needs to take advantage of this gate. Nothing stops this train. Whoa, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Looking for a hold. Close range projectile. Crowns him from above. Player 1 can't all in with a rush. Notice what a finish. Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. This could lead to some big damage. Zones with the fireball. Hits him with a stop and drop. Punishes that ill-timed attack with a drive impact. Very bad choice there. Lonzo. Oh! There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either. That drive impact is blocked. Porter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Knockdown. Player 1 is maintaining the corner KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. A brave forward jump there to start. Lands a punish counter for the first hit. Sonic boom. Projectile to try and change the situation. Brushes that off and keeps going. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Oh, burnout triggered. It's the crossfire. Passing in those bars for some juicy damage. Player 1 is not in a good place health-wise, but with a super art in play, it's still not over. Barely blocks the jump in. Are we gonna see a comeback here? This can lead to some big damage. Now they can use it in there. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Down to the wire. The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish counter. Player 2 with the life lead. Box him with a target combo. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Punish counter. This could lead to something big. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. That drive impact doesn't get through. All right, what's coming up next? Hold your breath. It baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. From up above. Taking stock. What a clutch side kicks there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Oh, says no KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Immediate jump. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Jump. Uses the gauge for a super art. Shifu Jinrai doing the business. Player 1 can build off this lead. Checks him with the boom. From upstairs. Both fighters planning something, hits him with a stop and bop. Player 2 is working with a better game. What can they do with it? Medium kick. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Raw criticals. What's going to happen? Yo, critical art now? Keeps him out. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Player 1 can't use any drive boost. Gotta play it safe. They gotta dig down deep here. What's next? Fireball pressure. Try flatline zone. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. We're here in the first round. Which one of them will let their fists do the talking? Absorbs the attack and fires back. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? tries to get a breather with a projectile. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover, or are they in trouble here? So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player 1 has completely used all of their drive gauge, but they still have enough life left yet. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Immediate jumping. Sonic Boom. Shoots off a fireball up close. The jump-in is denied. Player 2 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Oh, what's this? There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one experiencing burnout. Player 1 hits a good spot to use the super. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Oh wow, look at the damage that did. Fantastic work with that combo. Player 2 needs to use... How will they utilize this? Crowns them from above. Player 2 with the rhythm uses their drive game. Oh, looking for the definitive end to this round with a level 3 super. Did not miss that chance and takes the round. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
We have a winner for our daily tournament. Congratulations.
Comes a new challenger.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Gotta do
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Combo with the target combo. Knockdown. Player 1 chases them down. Getting into the end game now. It's getting tense. KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes for the jump in to start the round. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? They were expecting that drive impact. Dashes. Goes for the throw. A quick breather. Spin knuckle. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Closes with the throw. Hitting him with the smart stuff. Player 2 took no time to finish that fight. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Parries the projectile. Goes for the throw. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Got their eye on the air. Beautiful setup with that attack. Taking stock. Side switch with the back throw, looking for a chance to gain the upper hand. Neither of them willing to back off here. Both fighters KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Nails the anti-air. Twitch the knuckle. Gets carried to the corner. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Breaks their guard with the throw. Here comes the mix-up. Scrapping it up, drops him hard. Up tap to close it. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Blocks the low heavy. Denies the jumping attack with a jumping attack of their own. Sticks the jump in. Knockdown. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Nice crossover. Opts for the air-to-air encounter. All right, what's coming up next? Life lead opens up. And the throw ends the round. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Combo with the target combo. Checks them with the projectile. Jump. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Both fighters planning something? There's the wall splash. They can't do anything now. Going in, hits them with a stop and bomb. Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Knockdown and... Both fighters are trying. They were not cleared for takeoff. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Shoots off a fireball up close. Nothing but air for the impact. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. Sees it coming and blocks it out. That drive impact is blocked. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Get some. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireballs. Checks them with the projectile. Nails the anti-air. Backs them into the corner in a hurry. They were expecting that drive impact. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it? Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Jumps in. So, what's next? Zones with the fireball. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? Are we going to see a drive impact misses? Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's got drops them from the air? Just goes for it at this range. Gets him down with a super. Now that's how you take a round. Taking no prisoners. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
A new challenger.
Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
Gotta do
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Decides to go in with the target combo. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move where you're going to eat tons of damage. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Combo with the target combo. Getting into baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Player 1 is gonna have to wait for that. Springs forward with the drive run. Medium kick. Closing hook, sneaks in the throw. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Uses the target combo as ends the meter, hoping for a good return. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Can they finish the job? Brushes that off and keeps going. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Going in? They must have a game plan here with a critical in there. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Start anti-air in the clutch. Nothing stops this train. Jinrai? He dashes out with a simple Jinrai. Player 1 with the lead. Will they go for offense or defense? Carries them but pumps the brakes on the impact. Sets up with the jump in. Impact counter. Oh, that's so sick. Machine gun over super art to show them what a PhD in fighters can do for you. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales. Player 2 flipping the shrimp burns out. Target combo into... Oh, that throw did some juicy damage. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. They didn't take the throw. Player 2 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win. still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. We're finally ready to begin this long-awaited fight. Our players look primed and ready. Brushes that off and keeps going. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Combo with the target combo. Oh! Punishes that ill-timed attack with a drive impact. Very bad choice there. Opts for the throw to close it out. Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Immediate jump in. They piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Impacts a no-go. Beats off a fireball up close. Air slasher. They're at the center of the stage. What happens here will have consequences later on. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Quick springs forward with the drive rush. Big throws. Both drive rush to keep it going. Player two holding on to that corner advantage. In there. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.
challenger.
HP maxed, side quests done, and the skill tree's fully unlocked. Let's get it on.
Don't expect me to be a pushover.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. This is a good range to trust the opponent's reaction to fireballs. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Deal some damage with that quick combo. What's the play here? Both sides have full drive and plenty of health. Let's see how things open up. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Very solid corner switch. Strings it all together. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Player two is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Pulls off the parry in the corner. Gets him. Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
Kill rush. Lands a punish counter for the first hit. Bops him with the top. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. How's that? Will that super be the turning point? Player two needs to use the threat of the corner here. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Player one is working with a better game. What can they do with it? Covers them with a Psycho Blitz. Hits them with a stop and bop. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Player one is not in a good place. Oh, burnout trigger. Going in. The low's blocked. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Gets the counter hit and the win. Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.